Hi, I'm Graham. Welcome back to Man vs. Film. This is a review for Fences. Fences is based off the play written by August Wilson and it's directed and starring Denzel Washington, and it's basically about an African American man in the 1950s who is kind of coming to terms with the choices he has made in life while trying to raise a family. Now that's a kind of short synopsis of the movie because it really doesn't tell the tale of this amazing flick. Troy Maxson, who is played by Denzel Washington, is a complicated man, and at first when you first meet him you get a lot of charm and he's very talkative and he's the sort of biggest presence in any kind of room, and it makes him feel that way. And you like the character straight away, you're drawn right into him. It's got that Washington charm that he always has in pretty much every role. The way he tells a story, his smile, the way he's just acting, it just draws you into this character immediately. And it's only as the story moves forward that you start to realise how kind of broken he is, how much his life has had an effect on the way he's treating others in his life, how he's not always made the best choice. He quite often takes the harder choice to try and stop people from making the mistakes that he feels he has made, to try and make sure that they become the best person that they can be, and not always looking out for their best interests. This is primarily all about Denzel Washington. His performance is absolutely riveting, fantastic. He puts a lot into the role and it really comes across. You can't take your eyes off him whenever he's on screen, and that's when he's surrounded with other excellent actors as well. He's primarily the focus and you just want to know where it's going to go to next, where this story is going to lead. And it's, in the grand scheme of things, it is a small story about a family unit, how it's kind of broken by the choices that Troy makes. Now Viola Davis, who is fast becoming one of my favourite actors as well, plays Rose, Troy's wife, and she has the kind of thankless task of being subdued to this larger than life character of Troy, and she really puts a lot on screen by saying very little in some scenes. She speaks up when she has to, when she absolutely has to, but most of the time she just lets this man run his mouth and say whatever he wants to say. But if she has a point to make, she makes it, and she makes it fairly well. There is one heartbreaking scene where she gets told some information in a matter-of-fact way, like this is just the way it's going to be, this is just what's happened, and it just tears her world apart, and you just see it instantly on Viola Davis's face as she just crumbles. It is a terrific performance, and it's kind of sidelined because of how good Washington's is, but everybody plays their part in this and everybody is excellent. The movie looks really good, and even though it's over a large period of time, there's lots of little indicators such as the weather, time passing, and it all kind of focuses on this one family unit. I really want to tell you so much more about it, but I don't want to waste the story because I feel that it's something you really should experience yourself, and you should experience it. The movie is almost 2 hours and 20 minutes, but it flies by and it captivates you. It's these long drawn out scenes of just people interacting, and it may feel a little bit written in certain places, but that's the way you want it to be. You want the story to be a little bit stylised in the verbiage. Overall, I thought Fences was a terrific movie. I really wasn't sure what I was expecting, didn't know what the story was about, and I'm happy about that because I didn't know where it was going to go. And by the time I was drawn in, I started to be destroyed by some of the decisions that were being made. It really affected me. I'm going to give Fences 4 out of 5. It could go up on a rewatch because I think I'm going to have to. There was a lot to take in here. The performances were excellent. The movie looks pretty good as well. The 50s setting is excellent. It's a really strong, really competent, very good movie. Normally when a big name takes in the director's chair, they do something that's a little bit more actor-centric, but sometimes they can be languid and not very interesting, kind of boring. This one is most definitely a captivating story that just draws you in with a central charismatic performance by Washington. Definitely check it out. It is a really good movie. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time on Man vs. Film.